I'm Dick Weber. I've been doing wood turning for about 40 years, and I've learned that the ancient Etruscan and Greek artists, as early as 400 BC, learned that flutes greatly improved the beauty of their architectural elements, such as columns, and their artwork. Unfortunately for wood carvers, if you want to cut flutes on a curved profile, there has been no easy way to do it. So you had to hand carve your flutes with a gouge. Recently, I've invented a tool that does this very easily and very quickly, and I call it the Flute Master. And so we'll be demonstrating the use of the Flute Master. The Flute Master steel is made with heavy, solid steel base and mast with a tool holder and a depth gauge that is adjustable so that any size lathe from 8 inches to 24 inches in diameter can use this tool. A cutter is inserted into the tool holder, and cutters can be anything like a Fordham or wheat shear cutter, or can be a pneumatic cutter such as a die grinder, as long as the diameter of the cutter is from 1 inch to 1.2 inches. A depth bar is adjustable with a wheel on the end, and this controls the depth of the flutes, so you can make the flute any depth you'd like. In this case, we're using a router bit that is a 1/2 inch core bit, but you can use any kind of a router bit that you'd like for any shape that you'd like. The depth bar is locked in place with 2 screws, and the cutter is locked in place with 2 screws. And the screws on the back allow you to adjust the height up and down. The height should be set so that the center of your cutter is exactly the same height as the head and tail stalk of your lathe. To make the cuts, the Flute Master is held with the right hand on the handle and the left hand back on the mast. With the flute cutter against your beginning stop, you move it into the cut, move it around the cut, and it stops at your stop block on the left. That's all there is to making the cut. So we'll make several cuts, moving the index wheel to the next cut, and you can see how simple this tool is to use. As you can see, each flute only takes a couple of seconds to cut, and we'll be cutting 18 flutes around this piece, which will take about 8 minutes or less to cut. Nothing could be more simple. Each flute is exactly perfect. It's exactly the same depth, and it has exactly the same beginning and ending point. This lends a beauty to your turnings that nothing else can do.